Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a sad day. Well, yesterday was sad. As we were all aware, I'm sure, the Queen's died. She died yesterday. The news was released officially at 6:30. And how do I feel about it? I wouldn't say I'm a royalist. I'd certainly say that they, A, I wouldn't have their job for all the money in the world, and B, I think they are the best system of a figurehead you can have. I wish we didn't need one at all, but I think that she did an excellent job. I think that the mass appeal of the Queen around the world surprises me and makes me quite humbled by it. And personally, how do I feel? It's a strange one. I've got to think about it. It's my Aunt Betty died 2 years ago now. She was 101, and she left me a little, sort of left me some money as well. And the last time I'd seen her was years and years ago when I was a little boy, really. We used to see her quite often, and she was always there. Mum and Auntie always talked to her a lot. So she was always there in the background and knowing how she was getting on and so forth. And it saddens me, and I sometimes think about her, and she comes to mind, and I remember her. And I think that's how I feel about the Queen, although I never met her. I do feel, I feel a loss. I do, and I'm surprised actually. I think the thing is that I look at her face every day, repeatedly. So that's how I feel. I do say, long live the King, and I think we've got to get behind King Charles III, and actually keep the monarch working as a system for us. I know some people say how expensive they are, but I really do believe that the alternative is a million times worse. I've been quite surprised at some of the actual, the little bits of bite back I've already felt, but the most disgusting one that I feel really angry about is one of my companies emailed me yesterday at 8 o'clock and said, good time to buy English flags and bunting, British flags and bunting because there's going to be a new king. I thought, that is done hour and a half after she's been reported dead, and they're trying to sell me bunting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't want to really use the company again, to be honest. I think that's really callous. In fact, I don't want to buy bunting. I wouldn't buy bunting anyway. I think I don't want to make money out the back of a death. It's perverse. It's wrong. Anyway, that's the sad news. But coincide. Oh dear, the phone's ringing. One sec. I'll be back in a minute. Hello, Banfords. Hello, Manda. How are you? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Did you get my email? Did it? Oh, right. No, I know. I've actually it was my day off yesterday, but I've slightly messed up with emails and did I take last time I talked to you? I was talking about the what's it called? The electric. I'd got on to a better deal. Well, yesterday everything changed, so I thought I better get out of this deal as quick as I can. I've got out of it as quick as I can to find out today that actually they're reducing the fixed rates as well. So I would have actually. I know. So no. But anyway, so yes. What do I need to do? What have I done wrong? Yes. Yeah. We're yes. Yeah. Basically, we're. Yeah. Yeah, we're not cutting the hours as such, but we're just trying to. We're still, even with this, like obviously the electric has helped being reduced, but we still think there's quite a storm coming, so we're trying to cut down where we can. So, is it legal to give them under minimum wage? Oh, well, okay then. But I know, but he doesn't look it. But honestly, he's a lovely lad, but he does look around about 18. He really does, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, very lucky. I know. But of course, I do as well. Yeah, as you know, very young, very youthful. Yeah, well, I feel 12. I can remember at 12 saying, I don't think I'm going to grow up anymore. I dipped my toes into it. I dipped my toes into adultism, and I realised it was. There's only three things you can do when you're actually an adult that I think is quite fun. You can drink alcohol, you can make babies, and you can light fireworks, and that's really the only thing of any positive. That's it. Yeah, everything I thought, no, you can keep that. And I think you can tell by the phone calls we have over the last couple of years that I've actually stuck to my guns. 12, yeah. I'm going to go and have a little run around in the back garden now. I tend to be a car sometimes. Oh, yes. It is, isn't it? But you have to do it properly. You have to do it with a growl. That's it. It does. I think this is good. We've started something here, and I think I should do a self-help actual book. Yeah, it could actually be called. Yeah, it could go. It could be called I'm not going to say out loud because I think you should only say it when in anger, or frustration. Yeah, just frustration is fine. So I suppose you're saying it all day, aren't you? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was so good because if it had been more sensible, it wouldn't have worked. It had to be something completely and utterly out there. I know. Yeah, because in the end, it's biologically impossible. That's yeah. I don't know. Right. Good. I do know one thing. I must admit, it's like I do because it really did upset me. I was really upset that afterwards because of what had happened, and I'm quite shocked actually. Shocked at what I said, but also shocked that somebody was physically offering violence just because I'd asked him to move in a queue. It was unbelievable. But it has actually been the best thing that's ever happened to me because it is. I could go on the comedy circuit with that because it's just everybody say this. It's just the perfect shock. And what's lovely about it, it's not actually attacking anybody. It's just making me look a fool. So it's perfect. I could call it. It's the perfect woke joke. Yeah, excellent. Right. Lovely. I want you now, in every email, I want you to actually put that at the bottom of it. I know, I nearly did this one to you, but I thought, yeah. Yeah, because what happens, just like I did in Morrison's when I shouted out that thing, it does slip in. That's the trouble. You've got to be careful now. There needs controls. That's it. Uh, Brilliant. All right, my lovely. Okay, thanks for that. Speak later. Bye. Sorry about that, folks. That's quite interesting. I thought I'd keep you running because that showed me exactly how I talk on the phone. That was a lady from my accountant who I had told a story about when I had lost my temper and shouted a very rude sentence to somebody that I don't ever told you, and I must tell it, but I'll have to bleep it out, I suppose, because it was very rude and very funny. And if you look back on these videos, there is a one where I'm really upset about it. And but anyway, so Yeah, I think I might end it now really because it's really long. I can do what I've come up with the most perfect, brilliant. Well, Tina did actually. To be fair, Tina actually came up with this fantastic idea for a Christmas actual display for downstairs that we do every year. It's going to be the two Sparkle and Diamond. The two elves have been very naughty. I think I will tell you now. This is going to be a long one. I do apologise. And they actually they take these little golden boxes that they've found in Father Christmas's store cupboard. But these are very special golden boxes because Father Christmas has been able to get the scientific elves and in the elf lab to actually get the essence of goodness. And he's actually put the essence of goodness, that is actually just a gas, into golden boxes that he's going to... I've ever thought of this, haven't I? It will make sense. And he sends out, so there's... I'm going to make it anyway. In each box, there's... I'll write these down, of course. There's... Oh, I've got it, dude. Oh, you are. There's going to be peace, hope, love, harmony, grace, tenderness, kindness, and thoughtfulness. And you give them presents to people. He gives these presents, and they open the box, and out comes comes hope or love or harmony. And then the two elves have hidden them around the workshops, and the idea you have to find them. But what's lovely about it is that they're all brand new scenes, but there's going to be one green box that's been put by the Grinch, and that's going to be greed. So the idea of this challenge is that you go around looking at all the brand new displays. I'm doing the houses this time, where you look through the windows and see things going on as well. I bought a load of cuddlies yesterday to make a good, high quality, realistic cuddly toys of animals to make it a scene as well. You'll be seeing these all, so don't you worry. I'll be boring you to death more. But I've got to work out what's happening. So Father Christmas is going to start. I'm going to have a video of it as well. Father Christmas will be very angry, and because they know that they didn't know what they were, and they've only been a little bit naughty and mischievous. But now you've got to help me find these magical boxes because there are some people who really need them in the world. So there we go. Did I read this out? I'm going to try to do this. This is written down very quickly this morning, so it probably won't make sense. But this is going to be what Father Christmas is going to say on the video, or something like this. The golden boxes of magical wonders. I have put my science muffins at the Elf Pure Fort Labs to trap the very essence of goodness. Little gold box. Once open, the house, flat, mansion, somebody's settee, or sadly even a cardboard box, will be full of that love or joy or magic. But those little stinkers have stolen them and hidden them in somewhere in the thing. This I won't say that. But anyway, you can get it. So yeah, so there's going to be houses like that with windows, and there's going to be boxes, and then each one will have the label that said love and so forth. I do really like the idea about the things saying about or somebody else's sofa or even cardboard box, because it's something that basically no matter where we are, no matter what situation we're in, that those things can help, and you can actually come out or thing. And sometimes you can be in a mansion and you could just have the box of greed. I don't know. I'm talking out about. I'm surprised you can hear me. So. A real big long waffle today. I do apologise, but I think it's lovely that I have actually got that actual that phone call, because you can see how I talk on the phone, and I've never videoed or recorded myself on the phone before, so it's quite interesting to see how I talk. I think it's actually how I look as well, and I think it's quite interesting to think that's my accountant that I'm talking to. So yeah, we shall see. Anyway, I am waffling now.